debates in this anime world, but there's only one that I think I personally started. Sailor Moon versus Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon versus Goku, aka. I'm not comparing the shows, comparing the characters. And in my opinion, and I don't care what the deathmatch says, Sailor Moon is still stronger than anything Goku himself can do and is willing to do. Because people often forget that Goku doesn't go around just fighting just to fight and kill people, right? He just doesn't. And even if he is overpowered, he's not going to use Ultra Instinct because he can't control it. I don't care that he can fight and shake universes because he's not trying to do that. But meanwhile, Sailor Moon, she's in these streets, man. Sailor Moon is brutal. Sailor Moon will destroy your galaxy, my friend. Now I made the argument in the original video that, well, the Dragon Ball Z fighters can't defeat magic. Because they can't. People are like, well, bibbidi bobbidi, I don't care. He never beat magic. He beat a creature, but that creature didn't actually use magic. That creature just used like movesets. I do not see a world where Goku can defeat Sailor Moon herself. Let's even just pull up the Rogues Gallery if you need to, or rather just their crews. The Sailor Scouts, or Sailor Soldiers, if you're being accurate, are way more powerful than Vegeta, Krillin. Let's just say hypothetically he's hit. Bald baby guy. Not Krillin again, you know what I mean? The bald guy from Super. Let's throw Super in there. Because when I made the video, Super didn't exist yet. So let's update it, okay? So even with these like powerhouses that fall in that tournament, the Sailor Scouts will still come in and kick that ass. They just would. They're lieutenants, soldiers, trained fighters in a war to defend the galaxy from evil. And they get upgrades, and they literally own their own sectors of the galaxy. I don't care if you got a Super Saiyan God, because guess what? Whether you like it or not, Sailor Moon is a god herself. Goku's not a god of destruction. He doesn't contain the abilities to utterly destroy. He has the ability to defend himself. That's why Ultra Instinct works. Ultra Instinct is his body's inclination to defend itself, not to defend others. With power like that is not controlled, you can't tell me he can win. Because if you didn't know this, Sailor Moon can actually control her strongest abilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't defeat a god. You can't defeat a god. That'd be my argument. You know, I don't need to sit here and read through like books and books and books of theoretical conversation, because at the end of the day, this whole debate is about plot armor and who has the biggest plot armor. Because literally, Goku will disappear and come back, and you don't see what he did, and all of a sudden now he's the strongest person in the world. In the world, he can do whatever he wants. Now all of a sudden he's back and he's a god. And just kidding, he's not just a regular god. He's another different god. He's god level 2, which shouldn't even exist. Makes no sense at all. Nothing about the possibility of things that happen in Goku and the Dragon Ball Z characters' power-ups make any sense whatsoever. They don't make sense at all. It's all dreaded, bloody, awful plot armor. The fact that even Goku as a god cannot keep up with someone utilizing his body in a sense, makes sense. He should be able to destroy everything with the way they power him up. But he can't, because whenever a new villain comes about, they just all of a sudden have him be just that much stronger than Goku, or that much more even. And then, of course, there's also the scaling, where Vegeta himself can constantly catch up. Like, oh man, you reached this level that no one's ever seen in a bajillion years? You mean a bajillion? Like you mean like all the time there's been planets. No one's done this before, right? And Goku does it for the first time ever. And then out of nowhere, this other dude's like, I want to do that. I want to get that powerful. I'm going to do that. And then, of course, when they have children, their kids can do it too. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense the way they are able to grow and scale in power. Do you understand that? There's no logic behind that. None. My kid, who's a half-blood, should not be able to achieve this thing that is not possible amongst the majority of people of your race. The half-blood kid should not be able to do that. Like, oh, I sneeze. Right? Like, look at how much Gohan went through to get Super Saiyan. Okay? And then look at that the inception of Goten and Trunks being able to do it. It don't make sense. But at least in Sailor Moon, it's consistent. Sailor Moon, of course, meatball head having the power she has, she is the one who can do it all because it is along her royal bloodline, her ability, her legacy. People scaling that power set. And if we're talking about just the pure raw energy, pure raw power, pure rawness, Sailor Moon has it in spades, and her scaling makes sense because it's always within her ability, the power of love, crystal, moon, beams, straws, different magic sets that allow you to grow in ways that actually logically follow a path. Her daughter is also very powerful, but not more powerful than her mom. Because she's trained, seasoned, grown, been in the place, been in the swamp, been in the trenches. And for that reason, I still stand on the basis that Sailor Moon will always be able to defeat Goku. Always. And I know you don't like it. I know y'all gonna tell me I'm crazy. I know there's a super anime coming out. But the thing is, we had Sailor Moon Crystal as well that went to the Crystal, so it's just different. It's different, man. And if you don't understand that, then you are just being stubborn and you don't want to understand that. There's a war out here. There's a real war. And the Sailor soldiers are gonna win it. She is the one named Sailor Moon. Moon, Prism, Power! There's one definite here. Hello? Oh, I gotta fix this. It's not okay. Hello?